Welcome to Behind the Bar with Cara Devine, and for anyone who doesn't know, despite my Scottish accent, I now proudly call Melbourne and Australia home. So I was pretty excited when I saw this, which is a gin from the Australian Distilling Co, and it's dedicated to this wonderful city of Melbourne. It celebrates the diverse and vibrant city with a big and spicy palate using cinnamon, mountain pepper and fresh ginger. So let's give it a little try. So it's got a really bright and citrusy nose. I definitely am getting quite a lot of ginger and then kind of baking spices. I reckon a little bit of aniseed in there. I'm quite, I guess, I'm sensitive to that one, so I always am able to smell it. Yeah, nice luscious palate, super citrusy, really nice and limey. Definitely got like that really good kind of backbone. A little bit of juniper, but it's not super present. It's not a London Dry style really. It's kind of quite contemporary in that sense of you getting a really nice broad blanket of a lot of different flavors there, rather than it just being that one big piney note, so letting everything else shine through as well. Delicious. So I'm gonna be looking forward to mixing this up into a Gin Gin Mule, or as we should probably call this one, a Melbourne Gin Mule. So the Gin Gin Mule was invented by Audrey Saunders, a very influential female bartender, so definitely a bit of a personal hero of mine. She opened the Pegu Club in New York and really just pushed to make gin cool again, because if you remember, there was a time before there were as many distilleries as there are now, and it was as popular as it is now. But this is very much one of the drinks that helped with that. It's become a bona fide modern classic, so using fresh mint, ginger, and then like a really good flavorful gin as your base. So it's fresh and it's spicy and it's refreshing. Let's get making. So I have tweaked this one very slightly just to underline the lovely warm baking spices in the Melbourne gin from Australian Distilling Company. So I'm going to use falernum instead of sugar syrup, which is a little kind of spicy and limey syrup, and it just makes it a bit of a richer drink overall. Given that in Melbourne, even in the summer, the weather can be quite variable, shall we say, it's kind of simultaneously both refreshing and warming, so pretty perfect for this city. So I'm going to go in with 45 mils of our Melbourne gin, 15 mils of falernum. If you've never used a falernum before, it's used a lot in sort of more tropical style drinks, but it's essentially like a little kind of limey and baking spice syrup with a bit of nuttiness to it as well. So just gonna help accentuate all those lovely warm spicy and ginger notes in the gin. 20 mils of lime. Now we are going to be adding mint to this. Personally, I don't really like to muddle mint or put it in the shaker just because I find it can end up like a little bit kind of bruised and bitter tasting. Obviously you do you, but I'm going to shake this up first and then add in the mint afterwards. It's going to be a good one. So this one I'm just going to single strain into my glass here. You can double strain if you feel like it, but obviously we're adding ice anyway, so I don't mind a few little chips. Then just a few mint leaves. Got some pretty epic ones in here, so I'm not too stressed about counting them, but sort of 4 or 5 depending what you feel like. And then we're going to add some fresh ice. And then we're just going to top it up with some ginger beer. I'm going to give it a stir through to sort of distribute the mint sprigs and get that ice sitting nicely. So you obviously just want to use a good quality ginger beer, nothing too sweet, otherwise it's going to throw you out of balance a little bit. And then get your straw and a nice big mint sprig. Just like to give it a quick whack over the top, get those aromas flowing, and that'll just go in right beside the straw so that that's what people smell when they first lift it up to their nose. And here we have a Melbourne Gin Mule. it's really good because all that like bright citrus is still coming through from the gin, and that really lovely kind of gingery and peppery spice. There's a bit of mountain pepper in here, I believe, as well, which I'm getting more now that it's lengthened out. Super refreshing, really nice and spicy, really nice and kind of like warm and comforting at the same time. Just a great one. So in a simple drink like this, then the easiest way to add complexity is with a fun and interesting base spirit. So thank you very much again to Australian Distilling Co for supporting the channel and letting me play with this delicious Melbourne gin. Taste the Australian Distilling Co range at Australia's best bars and bottle shops, or to discover their whole range online, have a look at australiandistillingco.com.au. For those of you elsewhere, then obviously try something local that's fun, or just get looking at flights to Australia. The Melbourne Gin Mule. So now you know.